Welcome to the Delphi Oracle Healing Tarot with Goddess Life, where I'm reading for you intuitively, traditionally, and energetically. I am your favorite tarot card reader. Always take it how it resonates. Also follow me on my Instagram channel, goddess_LYPHE, where I'm giving insight and wisdom on spiritual technology and practical techniques for today's modern goddesses and awakened gods to manifest the desires of your heart with clarity into your 3D physical experience. And also follow me on my other YouTube channels, Goddess Life, where I'm sharing the same information, but the videos might be more extended if they don't fit on the Instagram time frame, right? I'm on TikTok too, and that's just some fun stuff. But join me there, Goddess Life on TikTok. Or I think that one's Delphi Oracle Healing Tarot. I'm doing other readings, but they're shorter to satisfy that time frame. But anyway. I've been gone for a little minute, been having some spiritual downloading and some redirecting and some, healing and transforming, how it is, right? But we are going to get a general collective message here. It may or may not resonate with you, but just take what does resonate and leave the rest. We're going to see what Spirit's message is for you today. So let's see what Spirit wants us to know. Also, keep in mind, this is a healing tarot channel. And so at the end of the message, we will be getting a 5D self-love healing message from Spirit, as well as a 3D self-care healing message from Spirit. The divine is got our back. So let us see. And also happy holidays as we're going into this holiday season. I hope that you are happy and well and get everything that you need, right? Most of the stuff that you want. So let's see. Let's throw some energies out here. Timeline jumping. Universal, Grand Awakening. Oh, and manifesting by imagination. I think the Spirit has messages for you to see how you can get what you want this holiday season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and the divine. Okay, so the divine is here. All right. So I feel like we are at a time where we're experiencing some huge timeline jumping. If you join me on my YouTube channel, I am going to be uploading a message that I recorded earlier, which basically details how I feel like I've been through this. I feel like that I've been experiencing some huge transformational process as of this past eclipse season. It was very dynamic for me. I had never had such experiences, so I'm feeling like I'm not the only one, right? So let's see what the divine has to say. Universal. This is the universal changes. The universe has been meeting you where you are as far as your spiritual energy, your manifestation processes, and Grand Awakening is here. That's my greeting. As Goddess Life, I say Grand Awakening. And so for me, that means, spiritually, personally, that means, awakening to who you truly are, awakening to your purpose, awakening to, the divine and aspects of spirituality that you might be encountering for the very first time. It is truly a grand awakening. It's more than just a greeting, right? There's a lot of meanings attached to that. So also, I know that I'm your favorite tarot card reader, but I'm also your favorite manifest enthusiast. And so that's what I talk about on one of my other channels. I think Spirit wants you to go check me out on my other channels and watch some of those videos. I promise I shuffled. But anyway, manifesting by imagination. And this is my homemade deck. And we're rounding out with the divine here. So I feel like this is like instructions. I feel like that there's been some astral traveling, some timeline jumping, some dimensional changes that have happened here with, since the onset of the eclipse season. And now, I feel like I had to take some time to recover at the close of the eclipse season, and am just now able to, come back. I had to deal with myself mentally and spiritually as well, Let's get some more information here, because I'm feeling like this, our collective is obviously in the similar energy at this point on the journey. So yeah, action is coming up with timeline jumping. So there's definitely been some movement. There's been some prosperity. There has been some forward movement also. And I feel like there's some directions, some instructions, guides that's going to be coming up here. I feel like definitely be getting in tune with your spirit guides, your angel guides, your ancestors, the ancestors, right? Even other tarot readers that you listen to, and the energies that you embody as well. I feel like there is a mass collaboration on the energetic and the 5D, and there will be some instructions or some guides handed down with the thinking man showing up here, universal, the universe. So I'm feeling like that physically in this aspect, persons or people or the person that is sent into your journey, into your pathway, into your experience to help cause your promotion, not just like on a job promotion, but maybe like promotion in life, or helping you go to the next level physically, in 3D aspect. I feel like is aware of you, or has been aware of you, and is now receiving also guidance and instructions on how to come in and assist you, right? With door to value showing up here for grand awakening. I also feel like this is meant to advance you financially, to advance your resources, to bring you, again, like I'm saying, to the next level. Whatever it is that you're working on, I feel like I'm speaking to light workers in this collective. I feel like I'm speaking to someone who is in the healing, who is a healer, who assists others in becoming, healers, who is aware of their spiritual powers and has been doing, maybe you have a business or you have an online platform. Maybe you are known in your community. People come to you for assistance for certain spiritual matters. I'm feeling like you will now be being properly resourced and financed. I feel like you're going to receive what it is that you have been manifesting with clarity as far as financial advancement goes. Yin Yang coming in to clarify or to, build on information, manifesting by imagination. So I feel like manifesting by imagination is one of the most funnest ways to manifest, and all the manifesting techniques that you can be aware or conscious of, right? You're always manifesting regardless, but intentional manifesting with clarity, there are, techniques involved. And I feel like when you daydream, when you, it's less structured than, visualization. This is kind of, you're getting visions for sure, but this is your own personal passionate imagination revealing to you, the desires of your heart. And I feel like this is coming into a harmonious state, as by what I'm picking up here from before. So the divine is saying, don't have, you might be tempted to have some anxiety. The divine knows that you suffer from or struggle with anxiety, which is interesting. Like the video that I just talked about, I talk about how I do have bouts with depression and anxiety, and how I just recently started going to therapy. I'm also had said something about, we should look at ourselves and take care of the quads, like mental health, spiritual health, physical health, and emotional health. One does not take the place of the other. They're all equally important and should be equally prioritized. So if I'm helping you with your spiritual health, I am honored. Thank you so much, and I hope that you're getting a lot out of our interactions. But I've always encouraged, my other channels, my other talks, I've always encouraged people to definitely get mental health if you feel like that you need it. I encourage and support you in doing that. In order to tap into the authentic expression of who you are, who you are as a being, you know what I'm saying, without being clouded by, things like anxiety, which are, low vibrational emotions, and then kind of can provide illusions to make you sometimes feel like things are not as they seem, or things as they seem are not. If that makes any sense. Let's keep going. Let's talk to the numbers here, because we know the numbers never lie. Spirituality here is 7-7 here. So we got 17 and we got 7-7 showing up on the, clarifying with the timeline jumping. So, definitely there has been some spiritual advancement. You might have been receiving some downloads or some more unlocking of the Akashic records that you are entitled to. I feel like you've been definitely receiving some divine inspiration, and hopefully you have been taking the appropriate actions when this divine inspiration strikes, or when it does come up for you, that you do take the appropriate actions, following your intuition. You can't go wrong following your intuition and staying tapped into the divine. Okay, spiritual career. Spiritual career, like what I'm saying, like that is confirmation that I'm speaking to light workers. And so you are being taken to the next level in your spiritual career, or you are going to be introduced to your spiritual career or spiritual purpose. It's going to be highlighted for you, so that under no uncertain terms. If you've already begun the journey in the direction of your spiritual talents, skills, and career, that's building your spiritual career, then someone is on their way to come help advance you in that spirit. Contract. Manifesting by imagination with, we had harmony prior to that, contract. Oh, I went and grabbed from the wrong deck and pulled contract. That was the next in line. Oh my God. So look. Oh, then that would have went over here with the money. A contract. Okay. Nothing happens by for no reason, right? I accidentally did that, but I'm very sure about where this fell with Grand Awakening, Door to Value, and I pulled contract out of sequence in the other deck, but it was there. So it came out at the right time is basically what I'm saying. I am divinely led and guided, and contract is out. Okay, so health. Manifesting by imagination, harmonious health. So I'm feeling like the Divine One says, like I said, to really pay attention to the quads of our health and of our being, emotional, physical, spiritual, and mental, because we want to be able to be accurate in what we're imagining. In other words, we want to imagine things that are harmonious with our energetic spirit, with our energy. The Divine wants you to be imagining good things and not sitting around in anxiety, imagining bad things, telling yourself scary stories, operating from fear, right? Which is what false evidence appearing real. It's only the appearance of the reality, right? It's not really actually the reality, or even if it is, it doesn't have to remain that way, right? Teaching and learning. Okay. Number 57, teaching and learning. So the divine is guiding and instructing us as far as the way of how to have less anxiety. If we are, when I was in the medical profession, they had this saying, see one, do one, teach one. And that's like how fast that the, medical students were thrown into, actually performing, these different things, right, that they need to know to be a doctor. And so with See One, Do One, Teach One, that really kind of gels the process and the experience of what they were learning at the time. That those three aspects, and it was just that quick, taking that action and going ahead and moving forward with what the divine is guiding you to do. And so right now I'm feeling like, your anxiety, if you need to get mental health care, help, do that. But I'm also feeling like the divine is saying, if you are teaching what you learn, right? After you've learned what you've been taught, then turn around and teach what you're learning. That helps build confidence. That helps build, your foundation for who it is that you are becoming, right? Let's get some tarot on here. Okay, Ace of Cups just flipped right off immediately. So I'm feeling like, I feel like this is like divine love. You know what I'm saying? The love from the divine, like lovingly jumping you through these timelines that it might seem, abrupt. You might be feeling like out of sorts. You might be feeling unfamiliar, but know that the divine is there. The Holy Spirit is being sent to guide you at all times. That's why it's so important for you to stay connected with Source energy and follow your intuition. Let's get some more clarifying timeline jumping, action, spirituality, Ace of Cups. And I feel like as long as you're doing everything out of the spirit and energy of love, you really cannot go wrong, right? With 8 of Swords here and 2 of Pentacles, making decisions, from the space of love, from the intentions of lovingness, that should give you the peace of mind that you are able to move forward and do what the divine is asking you. That should give you, the peace and oneness with the divine to take, not only take a divine action, but be aware that you are in motion, that you're progressing forward, right? That you are prospering, and to be positive and not trepidatious about your journey and your path and the success that you're experiencing, but and not be carefree either. I'm not saying that either, but find that balance to where you can trust the process, right? With Justice showing up here, clarifying universal, the thinking man, spiritual career. I'm feeling like, beloved, someone is looking at you and saying, yeah, this is somebody that needs to be in front of, more people. This is what's just and right. The universe is orchestrating, and the mechanics of this meeting, which I feel like is going to be, spontaneous. I feel like you'll find yourself in conversation with this person, and they'll be the very one who can help you, advance to the next level. And it's just going to be a very spiritually organic situation. Yeah, with the stars showing up here, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like, that energy that you exude, that is very healing, and it helps people come from out of the cold, maybe of, of unawareness, right? Of unawareness. Also, just obviously, like, I feel like you're going to be upheld as the star in your spiritual career, or you might be seen as like an expert or lead consult or well sought after. Maybe you're going to become, a speaker, or, maybe you'll be getting in front of the camera in other ways. But I'm feeling like the divine is letting you know that it's time to move forward, and so don't hold back at this time, right? Just don't give up, right? If you were struggling, or you haven't seen anything results that you thought you were going to see, stay strong. The divine is cautioning you, to stay strong, with the strength card showing up here, to renew your confidence in ways that's going to help you continue to manifest and imagine good things. With 2 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, I'm feeling like, there's a opportunity for you to pair up with someone coming for you very, very soon, in order to, like I said, advance you in your spiritual endeavors with Eight of Wands communication coming up here, it is going to be very, like, abrupt, like spontaneous, right? It's very exciting. Let's get another. And so the divine is using the Holy Spirit to guide you to making sure that you're having healthy imaginations, that that your thought life and what's going on between your ears is healthy for your self-esteem, and it's healthy for your your spiritual health and your mental health, and for you to be emotionally healthy. With Four of Wands popping out here, I'm feeling like the Holy Spirit is encouraging us to be balanced. Oh, look, it's the four quads. It's health, it's spiritual health, mental health, emotional health, and physical health. Look, on top of health, the four quads. I just made that up, unless I didn't. But bringing all of that into harmony by, communicating with the self. Taking advantage again of resources if need be, and I'm feeling like the divine is preparing you to move ahead to this new space where you have not been before. And so if you have been feeling not only this anxiety, but if you have been feeling like this, like despair or hopelessness, feeling like things are coming to an end, maybe in a way, but I don't feel like it's the way that you should feel hopelessness as a result of that, right? With the moon showing up here, you might not know what your next step is going to be, but just as there's the light of the moon and there's this torch right here as well, the divine is going to take you step by step. And so you shouldn't need to worry or feel depressed about your spiritual journey as it is, what I'm saying, because as you are progressing along, you're learning things that you can later share with other people and help them on their journey. So it's see one, do one, teach one. It kind of like goes that way. Yeah, with the Hangman popping out here, I'm feeling like you're going to be gaining a perspective in the way of your personal truth with King of Swords here, and not only that, but you'll be able to communicate this perception, this perspective or aspect that you'll be being opened up to, right? With some moonology energy here. We're not too long from the new moon energy. And then we have that 11:11 portal as well. So anyway, balancing spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces here. So again, I'm feeling like that is another call as you're swiftly being, moved through this process here. At this point, it's going to like pick up, right? And so staying balanced with spiritually and practicality, keeping your chakras in alignment, continuing with your healing processes and things of that nature is going to yield you really, the best emotional health, stabilization for you to experience, at this time. Again, right? And then we backdoor with the new moon. So we've got a divine, kind of in moonology cards, this would be the divine pair, right? Full moon in Pisces and new moon in Pisces. And so not only balance spirituality and practicality, but meditate and contemplate. So it's one thing to, meditate in your quiet, spiritual, energetic space. It's another thing also to, when you come out of that meditation or at any other time, is to actually, be strategic and write things down, kind of write to what has come to you during those spaces of meditation, kind of write down some downloads, or even at the very least keep like a gratitude journal. And I feel like that's going to help, advance you. And at the end of the, it's going to help with these feelings of anxiety, and despair as well. Surrender to the divine, right? Full moon, right? Surrender to the divine. And so I'm feeling like true enlightenment, true illumination of your entire like journey, your situation comes along with surrendering to the divine, because we don't, as we don't always know with the big old moon here, we don't always know what experiences are in store for us, right? Like, of course not. But by the light, this huge, moon here, it's letting us know that the universe is planning, has planned ahead, or is being, providence is coming up to meet us in this journey. So it's going to be, for our best interest, and just follow the divine. And it's time to release negativity about your spiritual journey or where you may be. It's time to, lighten your density by being higher vibrational and being more positive about what you're experiencing. It's all a learning process, right? With win-win outcome is your forecast, you're going to win. And that is the grand awakening, that justice is going to be served in your situation, that balance and fairness is, what is coming for you. So take time to breathe out, like do your breathing exercises, your conscious breathing exercises, breath work, right? And when you're feeling in certain ways that's not really conducive to the work that you'd like to put out, then it is time to do some practical techniques, right, to get yourself centered and grounded, so that you can look at the bigger picture, right? See things, as they are or could be, with full moon in Sagittarius here, right? And I feel like that's going to help, keep you in direction, and have faith in your dreams. So with the waning crescent moon, have faith in your dreams. So I feel like, if you're watching the moon phases and that kind of thing, it really helps you see that there are cycles. Everything has a cycle, and so sometimes the moon is dark and sometimes it's fully lit. It's a cycle, and shouldn't be interpreted as something's wrong or bad or whatever. You may not know where you are in the cycle, but just know everything is cyclic, and it will all be revealed in good time. You know what I'm saying? And nothing yet is set in stone, with the mutable moon showing up here, meaning that even if you've had some setbacks, or if you've had some delays, or you are switching gears maybe, or there's been some changes with this massive timeline jumping, you might not even know where the fuck you are right now. It is okay. That path and that pathway will be lit for you, and you will be receiving some guidance and some direction, instructions. Just stay open, you know what I'm saying? Stay connected with source energy, stay tapped in, and really become aware in the present moment, right? By just kind of checking your thought processes and seeing where you are, and definitely instituting some breath work as needed in order to help you just kind of stabilize, right? Okay, so this is great. Congratulations. This is definitely something that is next level for you, right? Next level. So let's get a 5D self-love message from Spirit. The divine fruit. As I work to improve and free myself, I strengthen my foundations. My intellect is light, and my heart is warmth, and my soul is strength. I am nurtured by the divine sun. The fruit I bear reflects my inner light, right? So that perfectly goes on along with our message that the divine has so lovingly and carefully crafted for us today. And I just want to thank the divine and the Holy Spirit for sharing this information with us. I feel like it's a blessing. It's going to be a blessing and an encouragement, inspiration even to the collective at a time where we really, really need that, right? And that's going to help brighten and illuminate your inner light. And then we all know what to do with that light. You let it shine. You let it shine. You don't hide that light. You let it out. Positive affirmations. I can't make it up. Positive affirmations is our 3D self-care, instructions or guidelines. So I love myself. I see on here there's a lot of writings on the body here, some symbolism. And so sometimes affirmations aren't always written in words. You can use pictures, you can use symbolism, you can use, maybe crystals or something like that. When you look at it, it reminds you to send healing energy to your heart chakra. Or, when you see the yin and yang symbol and harmony, it reminds you to center and become harmonious, in within yourself. So you can come up with all kind of creative ways to do your positive affirmation. There's so many practical techniques out there, but just remember that you're worthy. Remember to be grateful, brave, you're beautiful, happy, healthy. Like, I choose love. Yeah, this is awesome. Like, I've never really looked so closely at this card. So that is your message today. I hope you got as much out of it as I did. And again, visit me on my other channels and whatnot. This has been the Delphi Oracle Healing Tarot, and I will see you soon. Bye.